Hello, hi everyone. Today we are going to see a support ticket of the business requirement. So business has requested one functionality which needs to be set up to the system. So what is the requirement is whenever they are receiving the material, they are going to do the GR. If they are doing the GR, they need to have the manufacturing date while doing the GR. Based on this, they can decide or they can have the information when this material has been inverted. If they have an expiry date, they can have a knowledge of manufacturing date, and they can say that, okay, whenever they're selling to the customer, they can say that this is the date when this got manufactured. Okay, this was the requirement. But whenever you do the GR, you will not have a field called manufacturing date. So for that, as a SAP EMM consultant, we have provided one solution to the client. What is the solution is, you can create the characteristics for each and every material, and that characteristics needs to be assigned to one class, and that class needs to be assigned to the material, so that whenever you do the GR for the material, you will get the characteristics assigned there. Okay, let me do that once and show you. Let me go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG. From here, let me go to material management. From here, I have to go front purchasing. So I want to create the characteristics. I have two options to create the characteristics. I can create it from the batch management, or I can create it from the release procedure. I'll create the characteristics here. Say that I want the manufacturing date. Manufacturing date. I want just this. I will click on create. Here, I'm going to put the description, and I'm not going to put any of the tables here. Okay, you just save this. Data type is character. I want the date, right? So I'll put date format. Okay, this is my characteristics. I'll save this. I'll go back. Now I'll create the class. Say that I'm putting class as material. Okay. Now here the class type is very important. You need to select the material class, because this class is not going to use anywhere. You are just using or creating a field in the GR screen to have the manufacturing field. If you want to add the manufacturing field in GR, you need to do an enhancement. You need to provide the all information to the developer, so that he is going to write a coding to add one new field there. But instead of doing that enhancement, you can do this concept called material class. So I can select this and click on create, and I'm going to assign that characteristics here. So let me put material here, and let me go to characteristics and assign that characteristics here, and I'll just save. First I do this. Now I'll go to the material, any one of the material, MM02, and take this material as an example. And I need to have the classification view enabled. If I don't have the classification view, I cannot use the characteristics here. So let me extend this material to the classification view. Let me go to MM50 to extend it. Classification view, I'm going to extend this to the material, execute. So I'm going to extend this. Okay, I'm going to save that. Now I'll go to MM02, put the same material, select the classification and click OK. Here, I want to put the class which I created right now. Now what is the class I created? 001. So let me search and put this material classification here. Okay, and I'm going to save. Now let me create a PO for this material and do the GR. Let me see if I can pick this material as a 1470. I can put in manufacture date in the GR or not. So let me put the vendor, purchase organization, purchasing group, Material 1472, quantity 20, net price is 100, plant, and the stored location, and currency. Okay. So I have entered all the information. Let me save this PO now. Okay, there is some error. Let me clear that. Okay, payment terms is important. Okay, let me enter the payment terms. Let me see. Okay, there is an error in the pricing procedure. Okay, there is no PVXX is entered. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me assign the pricing procedure first. So let me go to SPRO, reference IMG, material management, purchasing. Then I go to conditions. Here I select define price determination for process. Here I go to calculation schema. What is the error is I have at one ticket I have deleted the manual price. That is the reason I am getting this error. No, I think I've logged it somewhere. Okay, it is here. So what I want to do is, let me do one thing. Let me delete all these things. I don't want anything as of now. If I want it later, I can add it. But I want PVXX to be on the top. Okay, let me delete it. Okay, I have PVXX and PV00. That is enough as of now. Okay, let me go and check now. I can create the PO. Let me refresh and check if that can applicable. Okay, system says I don't have the contact exist. Let me remove the contact from here. Okay, let me enter. Okay, document does not exist. Let me create a new PO instead of this. So let me go to ME21N. I'll put the supplier in the header, purchase arc, purchase group, material, the PO quantity, the plant, the storage location, go to item detail, and I put the tax code here and put the prices 100. Okay, my error is gone now. I'll save this PO. Some more error. Okay, payment terms. Okay, let me check now. Error in the net price calculation item 10. Let me check that again. I have PVXX. Analysis. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me log into the other system. Okay, I think I have an issue. So let me close this here. If you maintain the characteristics and if you maintain the class, whenever you create the PO and you try to create or you try to execute the system and do the GR, you will have the manufacturing date there. Okay, thank you.